What's up, you guys? Welcome to Aftershock. I'm Aaron, and today we're going to be finishing the 45th anniversary of New Japan Pro Wrestling. It was a 2-day show, 2-day event. Took place on March the 6th and March the 7th. Last night we done my review and the results of March 6th. So tonight we're going to do the March 7th, the second day in the 45th New Japan anniversary show. So let's get right on into it. The second day, March 7th of, I don't know if there's too many numbers here. March 6th, March 7th, 45th anniversary. We did March 6th, so yesterday, so now let's do March 7th, the first match. Getting tongue-tied, it's all fuzzy up there. First match on the March 7th card was Yuji Nagata was announced to be Tomoaki's replacement for the New Japan Cup upcoming because Tomoaki Yama got hurt. The first match was Manabu Nakanishi, Taguchi, David Finlay, and Hirai Kawato versus Tomoyuki Oka, Hiroshi Tenzan, Satoshi Kojima, and Jushin Thunder Liger. A basic opener, a usual opener we would see from New Japan, so it would be better than any other. Japan is just so different from the U.S. Like, I just gotta take the time to mention when you notice the crowd, they clap. They give they clap. There's no big pops. They're all just studying, they're all just soaking it in. It's like a sport in Japan. That's why I love it. It's an actual sport. I don't know. Or they treat it as such. It's just so different in Japan. I love it. I would be remiss if I didn't say that. They just have so much appreciation for it. At the end of this match, Nakanishi's team ends up winning via a torch rack submission from Nakanishi. It was about a 5 of 10, a basic opener. No real big high spots or anything, just some good wrestling. Next, we had Yuji Nagata, Michael Elgin, and Juice Robinson versus Yujiro Takahashi, Bad Luck Fale, and Tonga Loa. Or Roa. Somebody help me out. Like, it's the same guy. But sometimes I hear him being referred to as Tonga Roa. Sometimes I hear him being referred to as Tonga Loa. I just don't know. Somebody help me out. I'm just going to call him Tonga Roa. Because I don't know. Maybe when he's got the face paint, he's Roa. Maybe without the face paint, he's Loa. I don't know. Maybe it's two different people I'm talking about here. I just have no clue. Someone help me out. But here we go. It was a good back and forth match. I'm a big Bullet Club fan. Pretty hard-hitting. Fale and Elgin had a big standoff in the match. Nagata's team ends up winning via a big knee in the corner and his signature Saito suplex. Match was about a 6 of 10. It was a decent match. It was a regular match, so to say. Next, we had Zack Sabre Jr., Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Tai Chi, and El Desperado, which is Suzuki Guns versus Haruki Goto, Jado, Gato, and Trent Beretta. So it's kind of like Chaos versus Suzuki Guns, which is pretty cool. Or Suzuki Gun, I don't know. It was blatantly obvious that Suzuki Gun was working the Rudo and the Chaos team was working the Technico. It was blatantly obvious, and I loved that aspect in this match because it was so easy to tell. Loved it. We had a lot of heel antics or tactics from Tai Chi and Desperado in the match. Goto and Sabre Jr. face-off was pretty nice. We had a nice guillotine reversal from the fireman's carry spot. Suzuki Gun win via a leg trap roll-up by Zack Sabre Jr. Decent match. Zack Sabre Jr. is one of my favorite. Zack Sabre Jr. is one of my favorite juniors, so I always like seeing him. Next, we had Minoru Suzuki, Taka Michinoku, Davey Boy Smith versus Katsuyori Shibata, Tiger Mask, and Togi Makabe. This will be the 4th incarnation of Tiger Mask. Suzuki and Shibata fight outside, basically almost pretty much the half of the match. Tiger Mask broke Suzuki's heel hook. Tiger Mask hit the Tiger Driver. Suzuki and Shibata showdown was vicious. Taka Michinoku hit the Shining Wizard. Suzuki missed 2 pile drivers. Togi Makabe's team ends up winning via Makabe's King Kong knee drop from the top. 6 of 10 again. All of these matches were, or most of them I should say, were just pretty, like, straightforward good matches. Like, there wasn't anything really extra special or extra flashy about them. They was just good, technical, hard-hitting matches. So that's why I gave almost all of them a 6, 6.5. There is some 7, 7 or 8. There is a couple really decent matches, really great matches in here, but most you'll see are 6, 6.5. Like this next match was also a 6.5. Kenny Omega and Tama Tonga versus Toru Yano and Tomohiro Ishii. Bullet Club versus Chaos. I love the early fake out eye gouge, fake rolling punch where Tonga comes in and gets the distraction. I love that spot. That was really clever. The Tonga and Yano crawling spot was cool. I love Tama Tonga's crawling movements and all his sliding movements inside the ring. He's just so unique. I love Tama Tonga. He's one of my favorites in New Japan. Yano tries to go under the ring. Omega played drums on a like a spit bucket he put on over Toru Yano's head and played drums on it. That was cool. Omega used the cold spray. Yano does his typical funny stuff, low blowing Omega and Tonga both for a near fall that Omega ends up breaking up. Bullet Club ends up winning via Tonga's gun stun. Next we have Evil and Hiromu Takahashi versus Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kushida. So I think that's Chaos versus LIJ, Los Ingobernables de Japón. Hey, I said it a little bit better this time. The match starts early with Tanahashi rushing Evil. LIJ isolated Kushida and dominated pretty much half of the match until Tanahashi made the hot tag. Evil hit the Fisherman's Buster. Kushida dove on Hiromu Takahashi. Evil hit the STO after a sequence of reversals to Tanahashi, which was cool. Tanahashi and Kushida end up winning via a backslide and a cool roll-up. Match was about a 6 for me, again. Next we have some more LIJ, Tetsuya Naito, Bushi, and Sonata versus Okada, Yoshihashi, and Rocky Romero. Chaos versus LIJ. I love Bushi's mask. He's always got the crazy looking mask, sometimes with the tongue hanging out. The long tongue's like this long. He's just crazy. Bushi's wild. Bushi's wild. Naito and Okada start the match, which I always love seeing them face off because they're two of the best in the company, in my opinion. Gato got involved and got tied into a knot. Awesome team sequence by LIJ. Naito spit on Okada like he does most people. Nice reversals from Okada and Naito, beginning with an attempted Rainmaker that was reversed and ended with an air raid siren neckbreaker that Okada uses. Hashi broke Sonata's skull in Dragon Sleeper. Bushi dove out. Romero reversed the second skull in with a roll-up for a near fall. Sonata hit the TKO. LIJ end up winning via the skull in Dragon Sleeper to Romero via tap out. LIJ stand tall at the end of the 2-day anniversary show. So that was the main event, which is a fitting main event for the second show. I know the March 6th portion of the show, they ended the night with Tiger Mask W versus Okada, which was an awesome match. So nice to see something different ending in a high stakes, high level tag match. So Los Ingobernables stands tall at the end of the 2 nights, and Okada stands tall. Even losing in that tag match, he still retained his title the first night. So anytime I get to watch New Japan, I love it. New Japan's just so crazy and so different, you guys. But what do you guys think about the difference between over here in America and in Japan? the sport aspect, the entertainment aspect, all around professional wrestling. How do you guys feel about it? I personally enjoy Japan more so than over here. That's just me. Tetsuya Nato's my boy. But anyways, if you enjoyed my reviews or any of my other videos, super kick that like button for me, super kick that subscribe button for me, share it to your Facebook, Twitter, so maybe some other wrestling fans can see. And I'm going to get on out of here. You guys have a blessed night and take it easy. Peace out.